Welcome back to week 3 of One Ray Daily Journal Club. This week we're talking all about the daily portion of One Ray Journal Goal Setting Journal. The last 2 weeks we went through monthly and weekly of how to actually maximize your use of both, because let's face it, you can do whatever you want with the journal, but it's so much easier to know here's the best way that I should fill this out for my maximum benefit, because why the heck would you want to buy something and then you don't even know how to use it? I like manual, I like instructions. I don't normally read them, but I like them to be there. So this is my gift to you of my time and energy in teaching you, here's how to be successful using the journal, okay? I can't believe I'm shooting these 3 videos. I only had 1 cup of coffee, so you're welcome. No, I love you guys. I would do this for you anytime. I'm happy to do it. I'm so grateful for your time and energy, even sharing and spending time with any of my content and my business. So just know that I love you and I appreciate it. Okay, let's do this thing. If you haven't noticed by this point, each prompt on the page, I have a question for. So for example, today's priority in the daily journal section, the question that I phrase it as is, what important step will I accomplish today? So remember, just a quick recap, big monthly dream of where we're gonna be in 1 month, broken down into 4 small goals, 1 per week that we're gonna focus on, and then that weekly goal broken down even further. What steps does it take to get there, taken from the Sunday page, and then you take that step, that list of steps that it takes, and you plug and pull each of those steps into your priority each day. Going back to the example of running, your monthly goal is to run further and feel better when you run. Your weekly goal was to run 3 miles 2 days a week. Maybe today, which would be the Monday version, maybe Monday is your chance to run those 3 miles. One of the 2 days you're gonna do it. So on today's priority, guess what you're gonna write down? Run 3 miles. This is your day to do it. Maybe tomorrow it's stretch for 30 minutes so that Wednesday you can run 3 miles. And then Thursday it might be to stretch again. So you can see how this kind of follows suit. I'm setting you up for success by taking the end goal, breaking it down into 4 mini goals, and then each of the 4 mini goals offers 7 days of priorities, of steps to take pulled from the Sunday section to achieve it. If that doesn't make sense, please email me, because it is much easier to show you in a written form than it is in to talk. The next section is very important to me because I am an avid self-taught learner, and I read books that teach me how to do things. I watch videos like YouTube, podcasts, books. I believe very heavily in using those things to reach for my goal. So your goal might be running. Let's go back to that one because it's easy. The book that you're reading might be how to stretch for the proper running form, how to work out to have a good running form, ways to practice breathing while you run. You might be doing something that contributes to that, or honestly, it can be anything. Maybe you watched a Jim Carrey YouTube video because he makes you feel good because he's a pretty insightful guy. That's normally what's on my list. The point is, I want you to do something every day that teaches you something new, expands your perspective, teaches you a skill, makes you a better person. I don't care what it is, and I don't even care if it directly contributes to the current goal and priority you're working towards. Lifelong learning is fantastic. So your question for that section is, how did I learn or grow today? Also, praying counts. So you can also write that down if it's an intentional prayerful session, not just like a thanks God kind of thing and goodbye. Next section is very self-explanatory. It is a to-do list because I don't know about you, but my schedules each day contain a good to-do list. We kept it relatively short because I believe when you stretch yourself too thin and give yourself this laundry list of things, you don't get to all of it, you feel crappy about yourself, and then you're more behind for the next day. So I want you to focus on what is the most important things to do today, and then you can give it a little cross off when you're done. The next section deserves a little bit of explaining. So if you read page 3, I believe, it explains this section, which is, how did I step out of my comfort zone today? When I am reaching goals, and I'm not talking huge goals. I'm talking making more money in my business, making more collaborations in my business, going to events, pitching myself, running further, training harder, lifting more weight. When I'm doing so, working towards a goal outside of my comfort zone, because goals should be outside of your comfort zone, inevitably every single day, if I push myself a little bit out of my comfort zone, I get to that goal so much faster, so much more efficiently, so much more proud of myself. And I believe it's very important to not get stuck in autopilot all day. It's easy to get up, go into work, come home, watch TV, go to bed. How can you add a little spice to the flavoring? How can you make your life a little more worth living by doing something that's hard? Even though it might be embarrassing, it's going to be worth it, even if it doesn't feel like it while you're writing it down. We can go into that. I have plenty of content planned for that. So if you have questions, please let me know, but this one is crucial. So now you have a priority. You're doing something to learn and grow. You have your to-do list. You're stepping outside of your comfort zone. This is a really good recipe for getting you to the next level, kind of like lifting you up onto your feet to do the thing you did not think you can and achieve the audacious goals. The final section is very plain and simple. Did I do my priority today? Not every day are you going to get your priority, but the goal is for most days for you to check off the yes box. This one is meant to be filled out at night or even the next morning, because you do want to make sure that you're keeping yourself accountable, because this plan only works when it's put into action. You can sit here and construct the most elaborate plan with the best to-do list items and the book that you're reading and the comfort zone step, but if you don't actually do it, guess who loses? And I want you to do things with your life that feel difficult, but also feel worth it, to make you happier, to make the world a better place, to make you healthier and love your family and your friends more. And I believe that most of us have what it takes to reach these goals. We just need a little direction, little tool, little self-accountability to keep us disciplined and motivated and clear-minded and focused to achieve them. Like I said, if you have questions, please feel free to reach out to me. You can find me at OneRayJournal.com or OneRayJournal on Instagram, and I hope to see you soon. Journals do launch this upcoming Monday, so be on the lookout for that. Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern, and I'm super excited for you guys to experience it.